This is my 40th charcoal drawing. So I found this really good looking reference picture. I used a filter to turn it black and white, and then I threw a grid on it to help me proportion. And then I started drawing. Normally I don't turn reference images black and white, but I thought I'd try it because I saw that tip in a drawing video. And I don't know. I guess it helped a little bit, but not really as much as other techniques I've tried. Like, the difference between not using a grid and using a grid is huge, and the difference between color and black and white reference image to me wasn't like that big of a deal. But yeah, anyways, I tried it. Regarding the grid, I used I split the X and Y axis into like 4 sections each. Normally I've been splitting it into 2 sections, and that was enough for me, but this drawing was pretty complex. And you'll see at the end, but I even managed to like mess up the proportions of the main tower, of the Parliament buildings of Canada. Yeah, like I tried to go in with a charcoal pencil first and plot everything out, and it looked correct to me. But I didn't notice till the very end that the top of it was a little shorter than it is in real life, and I made it a little wider. So one of the reasons actually I made it a little wider is because the charcoal sticks I'm using, I'm finding I can't get super detailed. My line sometimes is super thick, like just depending on if I just use the point of the charcoal, then it becomes flat, and it's really tedious to constantly sharpen it. Like every line I'd have to go sharpen it and use half the thing on the piece of sandpaper. So the lines are rather thick, which here ended up making it like a little wider than I expected. Well, that was partially the reason. But overall, I think I did pretty good on the drawing. I tried my best to capture the foliage that was kind of out of focus. I wasn't exactly sure how to draw out something out of focus. So I kind of just went with the shade it and applied different darkness and tones, which I think kind of worked. I tried to, let me think of what else I tried to do. I tried to avoid super small details because it is a really detailed building, but I tried to capture only the larger, more obvious things, which I think I was pretty successful with. And also with those details, I noticed that proportions were definitely all off. But I think the idea is good. The worst part of this drawing is coming up on the left side, the clock. I hate it. I just it doesn't look like it's facing the left. It looks like it's like facing straight on, which like makes it super weird. I tried to fix it a bit, and I think I made it better than it looks right here in the final image, but that's definitely something that I notice about this drawing that I did wrong and I need to improve. So I guess that's just the shape of the circle needs to be distorted correctly to look like it's facing left. Like we're not looking at a circle straight on, so it won't be a perfect circle. I tried to make sure to draw left to right because I did not want to smudge this. I did happen to smudge certain locations, and I went in there with the eraser later on just to clean those spots up. But I think the technique of going left to right definitely helps me smudge less, for sure. And I've been trying to make sure my hand doesn't touch the drawing, because normally like that meaty part like below your pinky, that piece is touching the paper. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to do the drawing without that. But anyways, I'm done the drawing. Here's the reference, and there's my drawing. Thanks for watching.